Hello, my sewing friends. This is Friday Sews.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen, who's thirsty. This is not Orange Crush. It's actually sparkling water with drink mix put in it, and it's like a pineapple-y kind of thing. I'm Jen, and this is not my sewing room. It's my lanai, and I'm not in there because I really didn't have any sewing to tell you about of note, and so I thought, well, why not just come out on the lanai? Why not? I spent this week putting my new curtains up, and yeah, that was an engineering brain thing that I had to figure out, but it's okay. So let me tell you about the non-sewing that got done. I hemmed a skirt, a ready-to-wear skirt. That's about it. That was it. 4-inch hem. The thing hit me like right above my ankles. You know, that odd, really doesn't work for anybody kind of length. And so I thought, why don't I wear this skirt? It's linen. It's really nice linen. White, has a cotton lining. So I hacked it off right under my knees and I hemmed it with a nice wide, heavy hem. It just brings it, it just looks so good on it. And yeah, that's the sewing. That's all there was. I did work on putting together a dress to wear under a kimono that I have, but it took a lot of math and figuring out and trying to combine two patterns to get a neckline and an armhole that I wanted. So that was brain taxing. Got nowhere with it. So I'll let you know when I get somewhere with it. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Now, I will say I was watching Carole from So Carole this morning, and she was wearing a Simplicity 8640. I just happen to have a stack of them right here. And she was talking about how that's what she was wearing. And the one she was wearing was the one she wore when she came a couple of years ago. And I met her, and Trish, my sister, met her, and we all had spent the day together, all wearing our 8640s. This is the second one I ever made, and I had had this fabric for a while, and I was just looking for just the right pattern to to use this fabric for. I don't know. It's all the math I've been doing. It's got my brain completely scrambled. But anyway, so I made this probably 4 or 5 years ago, and love it. Absolutely love it. Have made several ever since. Well, Carole's sitting there talking about it, and I thought, you know what? I should make another one of those. I haven't made one in a while. It's easy to do. It goes pretty fast. I've made it so many times. I know exactly how to do it. So maybe I'll do that next week. So I may do that actually this weekend. These dresses are so easy to wear. And if you make them from rayon challis, then they're just breezy, great for the hot weather here. And our weather sits at about 95 to 105 degrees daily. And then we've got some big tropical storm coming through this weekend. Yeah, it just means a lot of rain. Well, back to the 8640. I'm thinking about using this rayon challis that I have. This was given to me by my wonderful friend Christine from Christine Sews a Lot. Now I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of it, but my only concern is it's kind of sheer. Hello, you can see how sheer that is. Now I don't know about that. That might not do. So there's plenty of that, but I don't know. I don't want to have to line something, so that might not work. But I also have this. This is fabric I got at I think it was a July 4th sale. Everything was 40% off at the sewing studio in Maitland, Florida. This is a border print, and it's beautiful. And I thought, I don't have anything dark. I don't have a dark 8640. So maybe this would work. Now, I don't know. Because the way you construct this, I don't know how it's going to work to use this border, but I think maybe I could make it work. I don't know. we'll see. So I'll lay that out. I think there's only about 2 yards of that, maybe 2.5. I don't know. I probably, well, 2.5 would probably work. So I don't know. You know what? I should just look. Let's see, 60 wide. It is 60 wide. For a 14, you need 2.5 yards. So maybe this weekend. Not sure. But I do know that if I do that, I'll get back in the mood to sew again, which let's move on into life and out of sewing. So for life, I have been watching a lot of YouTube this week. I have this thing called Ennui. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And it's a beautiful French word for, yeah, whatever, where you just don't care. I've been watching so much YouTube, a lot of political YouTube, a lot of sewing and craft, and I do watch some DIY stuff, but just a lot of that kind of stuff. But the political stuff has really been dragging me down because, you know, the world's a mess. It's just a mess. It makes you worry. I'm fascinated by what everybody thinks of everything, and I have watched the Olympics a little bit. I love gymnastics. I love that Simone Biles can get 12 feet in the air. Now, granted, you know, the floors that they use used to be just mats on the floor exercise area, but now it's a springboard. And you can kind of hear that when they go and they hit that thing so hard when they are doing flip-flops and back handsprings and stuff like that. She can get 12 feet high. She is 4'8". Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Pretty amazing. I love watching that. So I watched a little bit of that, but that's it. You know, life is pretty much just whatever. It's lazy summer days, you know. It's too hot to do anything, and I don't know. I love summer, but whatever. I need to be around my grandson, so he'll give me some energy. So that's life. Now I'm going to move on into, because it's an easy transition, right on into a little bit of Jesus. So if you check out about now, then thanks for coming. I promise I'll have more to tell you next week. At least I'll have an 8640 to talk about. But I appreciate you being here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. For those of you who stick around for a little bit of Jesus, I have a little prayer card that has a scripture on it from John 14:1. It says, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me." Jesus is the one talking. So you believe in God, believe also in Jesus. Boy, that just, what does it do? Comforts me, reassures me that hearing about all this political stuff and everybody's mad at everybody else and other questionable things that are going on in the world, not just our country, but the world, that makes me step back and go, He's got this. He's got this. He's got this. Don't let your heart be troubled. You know, that's all I have to say is He's got this. So do not let your heart be troubled. And everybody pray. Oh my gosh. If we just have faith like a mustard seed, we will command mountains to jump into the sea, and God will hear and He will come. So we just need to pray. Well, I think that'll do it for Friday Sews. Sorry it's so short. Sorry there's so little sewing, but there will be more next week. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. You know I love you all. I'll see you next time.